Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on my video. I'm gonna do a review of two different products right now. One I got from Shein. It is this nail dust collector. It is the Japanese style. They call it a Japanese style because it is lifted up off of the table here. It comes with two dust collector bags. I'm not sure if you're supposed to wash them, toss them out, reuse them, whatever. I have used it 3 times, and I did just go ahead and empty out the bag and reuse the filter bags. It does come with this button here. This turns it on and off. I'm not sure what this does. It doesn't come with like instructions, but I'm not going to use a screwdriver and adjust it because it's fine the way it is. I'm going to give my honest review of what I think about the item, the product. And then the other item is something I got from Amazon. It was okay, so I'm going to show you all of the different pieces that come with the nail drill. You do have the actual drill itself, the base. It does come with this attachment here to hold the drill. This is if you have a power strip. You can get that on Amazon. Here is where you plug in the USB charger and you plug it into charge. On the front we have the power button, and we have front and reverse. You can attach it to your belt buckle, whatever. I don't do that. It also came with drill bits. Now it did not have the white ones or the pink ones. It only had 5 brown ones and these drill bits and the man drill, which is this one here that you just use to attach these. In order to change your drill bit, this silver part, you want to turn it to unlock, and it comes out easily. I don't push it all the way down. I'll leave it there. Turn it this way to lock it. Turn it the other way to unlock it. See that directions there? Now, one annoying part is if you're using this a lot, this bottom part here starts to loosen. If you're using it for say 30 minutes straight, it starts to unloosen, and then the drill starts making a certain type of noise. Like, you can tell the difference. I might just go ahead and use some decorative tape or something to keep that on there. But I wanted to make sure you knew what was in the pack. This was $19.99 on Amazon, and it is definitely worth the price. I did look, and it is no longer for sale. It says currently unavailable, but the item is still there. It's just not available to purchase yet. So let's just get started. I am using it on this nail set that I just did. This is acrylic. If you want to know, I did use Mia Secret acrylic and monomer. It is very nice. This is not Mia Secret monomer or acrylic, but it still works great. These are the nails that I'm actually going to be practicing and using this product on. Okay, so let's start with the dust collector. basically, I don't like a couple of things about it. First of all, it doesn't lay flat. If it lays flat, then you can just hold the nails or your hand over it and file the nails, and the dust will go straight up or down right into the filter or the fan. Because it's at an angle, you have to make sure your hand is at an angle over the fan. That is frustrating, especially if you're new at filing nails like I am. I am not a professional. I do nails at home for myself. So it is kind of hard to make sure you're right above the fan. If you have one of the flat ones that they do also have on Shein, if you have one of the flat ones, then it's easier to just place your hand above it and work. This one, you have to keep your hand above it, but at an angle to make sure it's aligned with the fan. That's the only issue I have right now with this dust collector. It is not loud at all. I really appreciate the fact that it is quiet. And it does actually work. Before, I would get all of the nail dust all over the table and my shirt, sweater, or whatever I was wearing. But using this item, it really definitely takes away a lot of the dust, holds it in the bag, and you can discard it however you want. Honestly, that's the only real issue I have. Besides the fact that the fan itself is so small. If you have larger hands or you use the dust collector a lot, it does collect a lot of the dust on the base of the fan. But a lot of it does not get on your table. I'll show you that in a minute. Now the actual e-file is very nice. This one actually is rechargeable. To turn it on, you just hold the power button for a few minutes or seconds and it turns on. You turn this wheel here and it changes the speed of the file. Here you have your attachment, the drill itself, and it does come with several bits. I am not a professional, so I'm not about to go into all of the different bits and things that come with the kit. I am just going to show you how good it works. Actually, to be honest, I don't dislike anything about it. It doesn't come with an actual power strip, like something that plugs into your outlet like this. It comes with a USB plug. You have to buy the power strip, whatever this is called, separately. It only comes with this. It has an attachment here where you have to purchase this plug separately. Other than that, it works perfectly. Even when you're charging it, you can actually use the item while it's charging. It has a battery to tell you how full it is. Right now, mine is fully charged. If it runs out of battery power, it will let you know. And you can use this to plug it in and use it while it's charging. So I like that about it. I'm going to actually use it to file these nails that I just did, so you guys can get an idea of how they actually work together. I am choosing, I believe it's called a mandrel. I'm not sure. I'll put the link below. But here is this one. This is my favorite. This brown one here. Honestly, I use this for everything. So let's just get started and use both of them so you can see how they work. So I did push the button to turn on the fan, the dust collector. And I am turning the dial here to turn it on for the e-file. You can't tell, but it is on. I usually use 14 or 15, somewhere around there. Now this hand itself came from Amazon, Shein. You could get it for at least $6. I mean, when it's on sale. Just be very careful when using it because the nails do pop off. But all you want to do is make sure the nail is even filed. Let me turn the hand. Let's take a look at this nail. I want to make sure I get rid of all of these cricket pieces and make sure the nail looks very smooth. That's the only thing I don't like about this hand, is that the nails pop off, but we'll deal with that. You want to make sure you use some kind of finger or something to keep friction. I do keep my thumb here to hold the nail in place so it doesn't flop off. I think the highest of speed I ever went was 24 RPMs, or however you call it. And I am literally going to sit here and file all 5 of these nails just to show you how awesome both of these products are for home nail techs. I'm sorry, for home crafters that like doing their nails. If you are let's pause this really quick. So there is a button here on the nail drill that lets you go forward and reverse, and if you push this power button, it does pause the drill. Okay, if you're a nail tech and you do other people's nails, I don't think either one of these products are great because they're small. They're only good for quick projects. They're not going to be useful for people that use it 24/7 as a business. It is not going to work. I think they will actually break on you or not be as efficient. This fan size is way too small for somebody that does nails for a living. The drill itself is good, but sometimes I'll get an error message if I use it too long and it gets too hot. So I don't think it's really going to be helpful for a nail technician that does nails for a living. I only do mine or this practice hand once a week, to be honest, or even less. So that's why I think it works good for somebody that's just doing nails as a craft. Let's finish this nail and then I'll go on to the next one. As you can see, if we're looking at the space, there's not too much dust everywhere. It's not on my clothes. It's not that bad. So here I'll push the power button again one more time and it does turn the nail drill on. Now after I finish filing this, I will go ahead and decorate it and paint it and all that stuff, but I'm not going to do that in today's video. I am going to go ahead and hold it here while I file the sides and under the nail. I do want to show you this part here. It is not even, so you can use your drill to file under the nail. Now as you see, when you put the drill up against the actual nail, it does get louder, but that's definitely not an issue. It's not as loud as some files are. You see my hands have dust. Let's take a look at the table. It's not that bad compared to what I was dealing with before. All I'm trying to do is smooth it out. And see how it goes crazy. It's because I'm not using my finger for stability to help control the drill. see how it looks underneath. I don't like this part here. Sorry for hitting the camera. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and file the rest of the nails just so you guys can see how it works and how much dust it actually collects. I'm gonna be honest, if I had one of the flat dust collectors, I wouldn't have to focus more on keeping it above the smaller fan. This is at an angle, so it's kind of hard to maneuver while you're filing the nail. That's really honestly the only thing I would change. That and the size of the actual fan itself is very small. All you need is for it to be smooth and decent looking. Here where we have the lighter colors compared to the sanded colors, I can definitely tell this needs to be sanded a little more, filed a little more. So I'll go over that again. Once I'm done with this hand right here, I'll show you where the battery power is. I've used this 4 or 5 times on my both hands doing a full set, and the battery power did not go out. So I really like the length of battery power that the drill has. The e-file is really good for the price. I'm not gonna lie to you. I paid at least, it couldn't have been no more than $14 for that, it had 100 of these little brown sanding bits. It did come with several different drill bits. I'm not doing a video on explaining all of these different drill bits and what they're used for. And it also came with instructions and a few other items. It is definitely worth the price. If you get it on sale, I got it for it had to been $14.99. I believe the regular price was $30-something. It is definitely worth it. If you know of a different item that works better, actually lasts longer, then leave it in the comments below. I would definitely take a look at it. But for now, as a single person just doing nails as a craft, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, let me just show you really quickly because I'm not. Let's pause it. Because I'm doing this on a video, I can't really keep the hand above the circle where the actual dust is being collected. So here's what my table is looking like. Now, if you're like me and did not have one of these, or do not have one of these, you know the struggle. Like, nail dust was everywhere, and it can get everywhere. Right now, I'm only dealing with a little bit of dust on the table and on my hands. So it is definitely worth it. To be honest, if I would have seen a video like this, I would have gotten one that was more flat to the table. So let's just finish these. Hopefully I can stay above the actual fan and finish this off, okay? I don't like the way it looks, so I'm trying to file most of it down. I don't like the way that's uneven there, so I'm going to focus on that. I have to leave the hand turned this way so I can see better. This last finger, here's a quick tip for you guys. It keeps falling off, so I'm just going to take this little silicone top off of there, and here's the actual nail piece. If you take the silicone top off of there, you can put the nail right in this little white part, and it'll hold and stick better, so it will stop falling off. I'm just going to put that aside until I'm done filing, because I am not trying to file this while the nail keeps plopping off of there. So please keep that in mind. You can take these little silicone fingertips off of there to help hold the nail in place. As you can see, it's more sturdier than it was before, which will give me enough time to actually file this nail. I like getting under the nail first. To turn it off, you want to just hold the power button for several seconds and it turns off. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power, battery power. Not even an issue, still fully powered. I actually honestly did my nails 4 different times, a full set, and did not need to charge it. I think after the 5th time I had to charge it. And you can still use it while it's charging. Okay, let's take a look at the dust collector. How much dust is left behind. Now, if you do not have a dust collector, you know how it is. Dust everywhere. So here's what is on the hand itself. It is a lot of dust, but we just filed nails, so. Here is the table. There is dust on the table. If you noticed when I was filing the nails, I did not stay directly above the circle fan. I was all over the place because I'm not used to filing nails on camera. But this is a lot better than I used to deal with, than what I used to deal with. So the dust collector is actually an 8 out of 10. Let's go over my complaints, cons. The actual size of the fan is very small. Here's my hand. I like comparing the size to a penny. Everybody has a penny, right? Here is the size of a penny. This is the size of the nail dust fan, dust collector fan. It is very small. So of course dust is going to get everywhere. It is less than what I had to deal with before. Other issue. It is at an angle. It is not flat. So you have to make sure your hand is set at an angle in front of the fan. Let's take a look at the bag. To take the bag off, you want to just remove it. I'm going to leave it to the side like this. You get a lot of dust inside the bag. I usually just discard this in the trash. Other issue, it did not come with instructions. It does not tell you if you're supposed to wash this, throw it out, whatever. For now, I will just go ahead and throw this out. I'll dump all of this dust in the trash and reuse it. The box, when you purchase it, it comes in white and pink, and it does come with 2 different dust filter bags. So I might try to wash this one and see how it works because I have the other bag. I didn't see on Shein where you can actually go ahead and purchase any more filter bags. So I'll have to find out how to get other filter bags. Now for the nail file, the item itself is very good. It can get under the nail. It can actually file really good. I mean, for the price, this item is very good. Now, if it's going to stand up to using it 24/7, if you are a nail tech and you actually use it for each client over and over again, it might not last. I do get error messages when I use it. I feel like if you're a nail tech, you might want something stronger, better. But if you are at home just doing nails as a craft, it will last. But all in all, it is very decent compared to some of the other items or things you can get. Honestly, this isn't a how-to video, how to use it, what comes in the pack. This is not an unboxing. This is just my honest review of the 2 products and why I think they are worth the money. Nail Crafter. Definitely want to check them out and give it a try. If you have any other options or things you would like or think I should try, then definitely leave it in the comments below.